Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading to France, 1940, for some early war bolt action. Alright, so it's been a while since we've done early war. We've gotten some requests for it, so we decided what the heck, we're going to break out the BE.F. We're going to break out the Germans. We're heading to France, 1940. We're going to be playing the jump to action mission from Bolt Action Alliance, so it should be a good game. First, I'd like to mention our channel sponsors. First being Kick-Ass Mail Order. So these guys are a US-based mail order company specializing in hobby stuff, terrain, minis, paints, whatever you can think of, they probably got it. So if you're in the US, you want a good selection of stuff and for a good price, check those guys out. Let them make sure to let them know that we sent you. I'd also like to mention my buddy Chris Reed over from Panacea Prints. He runs a 3D print shop on Etsy. He's got lots of stuff you're not going to find minis for. Very obscure stuff, also some common stuff as well, a lot of terrain, various things. Check him out if you want to get some cool looking resin 3D printed stuff. And I will put links as always in the description for both of those stores. So let's get started with the briefing. Tonight's mat is the Sicily mat by Geek Villain, one of our all-time favorites, one of the very first mats we ever got. Super awesome, super vibrant, really brings your table to life. So if you want to get one of these, again, check out the description. So game-wise, we got quite a lot going on here. First, talk about the hedges. So we got hedges all over the board, and these are going to be soft cover, 2-inch visibility to see the enemy through it or see through it yourself. We have some dense terrain here, there, and here. So that's standard dense terrain, blocks line of sight. It's wood, so it's soft cover. We have a patch of grass. That's going to be soft cover if you're in it. We have some stone walls around the village here. Hard cover, do not block line of sight, and all of the buildings are going to be hard cover except for the sheds. And then of course we have a road, so standard road rules there. And that's it for terrain. Let's talk about the mission. So this is the jump to action mission by our buddy Brad over at Bolt Action Alliance, one of his newest missions. We played once before, a lot of fun like all of his missions, so I would suggest you find the Bolt Action Alliance mission pack and try this out for yourself. It's really fun. So first off, we're going to have 5 objectives. There's going to be 1 in the center, and then we will break the table into quarters. We'll roll off to see who deploys first, and that person will pick a quarter. They'll deploy half of their force in the quarter, and then the opponent will do the same in the opposite table quarter. And then we will be placing objective markers lining each person's table quarter, so 12 inches from the edge on both arms of their table quarter. The objective in the center will be worth 2 points. The objectives touching your table quarter will be 1 point to you and 2 points to the enemy. So the objective is to get the most points, so capturing the center, capturing enemy objectives along their table quarter are going to be worth more points than just holding your own, so that's going to encourage movement in the game. There's also kill points. If you get 3 order dice, you get 1 kill point. And I think that's pretty much it. No deploying within 9 inches of the center to start, and units can start hidden. And that is it for the mission. Let's look at the forces. Okay, so we'll begin over here with the British platoon. This is 860 points, 12 order dice. Well, 11 really. We'll get to that in a minute. And it's from the 1940 Fall of France selector. So everything in this list is regular, except for the lieutenant, who's going to be inexperienced. So the Lieutenant Nick Shantz and his man, they're going to be armed with pistols. We're going to have 3 infantry sections. These are full-strength 10-man sections with a corporal with a rifle, and then a Bren team. And the first one's commanded by Corporal Joe Thornhill, Corporal Chris Reed, and Corporal Fred Stevens. We're going to have an AT rifle, boys AT rifle, commanded by Corporal Shea. We're also going to have our free observer. And then we're going to have a Vickers machine gun team commanded by Josh Bruder, a medium mortar spotter commanded by Ryan Horton. I have a Bofors, the guy's missing his head. I just noticed that and I can't find it, so we're going to have a headless loader for the Bofors, and that's commanded by Reese Dignan. We're going to have 2 carriers. These are going to be run as a unit, so one of these 10-man sections can fit in the carrier, and we'll get into the rules for that while we're playing. And then lastly, we're going to have an A9 cruiser tank. And this is going to be I believe it's a 7+ tank, so very light armor. It's got a 2-pounder, and then it's got 2 forward-facing machine guns that are covering the left and right arc, and it looks like it also has a coax. I'll have to double check that, but So that's the British tank, not super great, but British tanks weren't super great at this part of the war. So that is the British force. Here we have the German force. So this is 933 points with 10 order dice. So these guys have more points, mainly because the British get the free observer. Normally we don't even allow the free observer with under 1,000 points, but I forgot about that. So I've given the Germans a little bit more points, plus just to boost their dice because they're pretty low on dice with my original list. So most of the stuff's regular except for these 2 units, which we'll get to in a minute. So starting off here, we have Lieutenant Kopke and Man. They have SMGs, they're regular. They have 2 regular full-strength Heer squads. First one is commanded by Sergeant Vesterman. Next one's commanded by Sergeant Timoteo, Sergeant Vesterman, SMG NCO, and an MG34 team. We're also going to have a veteran Heer Pioneer squad. 6 men, 3 SMGs, and a flamethrower team, commanded by Lankowski. And then we're also going to be trying out an early war SS squad, commanded by Sergeant Walt Leach. There's going to be NCO with SMG, 2 additional SMGs, and the rest are rifles, and they are upgraded to be fanatics. And moving along, we have regular medium mortar with spotter. We're going to have a Pack 36 regular, and 2 regular vehicles, the 222 armored car, and lastly the SIG 33 self-propelled heavy howitzer. So this is a 7+ vehicle, open topped, but it does have a heavy howitzer. So we'll see how that goes in the game. And that is it for the forces. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, Andre's arrived. We're going to switch it up. He's going to be the Germans. I'm going to be the British this time. And we have rolled. I won the roll, and I picked this table quarter, which left Andre with that table quarter, which he quickly realized was not very good. So he didn't deploy much stuff. But I deployed up to my maximum up to half. And FYI, Andre did find the head. It was behind the wheel. So his head is back on for now. Anyway, so we'll start over here. I got a section here. This is Chris Reed's section. Then we got Reese Dignan on the Bofors. Up here we got Bruder on the Vickers behind this wall, looking at the center. And then we got another section over here. That's Corporal Joe Thornhill. We have our free spotter. And then lastly we have our mortar Horton over here, and we forgot to put our observer, our spotters out, but we will do that. And Andre, he has a section back there. He's got his mortar there, and then in the corner right here is his Pack 36. And that's it. So we're ready to get started. We'll place our spotters, and then we're ready to go. Alright, so before we start, my spotter's up here on the roof. His spotter's on the roof of the garage. And we're ready to start. Andre will be bagman tonight. And we're starting off with a German die. So most of his stuff is in reserve, but he does have a few things on the board. So I'm just going to start off with a shot from his Pack 36 at the Vickers. Long range hard cover, needing a 6.
Misfire!
It's a 5. So it's a miss. Alright, next die. It's one of mine. First thing I did, I had Chris Reed's section just advance over this hedge. And pretty good spot right up in here for now. You can always make a break for those trees. So decent spot to be in for these guys. Next die. Andres. I'm just going to fire his mortar at my Bofors. It's a miss, thank God. I don't need that right now. British die. Alright, so Corporal Thornhill's men, seeing no Germans in sight, have run around this way towards the restaurant. Next die. One of mine. The Vickers, I guess I could put them on ambush. Yeah, put the Vickers on ambush. Another one of mine. My mortar. Maybe I'll fire my mortar off. Alright, mortar. Alright, so Horton's mortar is going to fire. And really, I mean, we can't see his Pack 36, but we're going to see if we can take out his mortar. Because his spotter. If we can do that, his motor's going to be blind and have to waste turns moving into line of sight. All right, Horton, let's do this. No, it's a 5.
Darn.
All right, next die. Another one of mine. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Oh no, I got my free spotter. He'll go down.
Not gonna activate him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Although putting them in
Should
there.
I keep pulling dice or just...
Well, you only got one thing left on the board. That's that section behind the trees.
Yeah, and I mean, so we're done?
Yeah, we're done with turn 1. So
Okay.
do you want to move them or?
Not really.
Okay. All right. So that's a quick turn 1. We'll be back for turn 2. Move on to turn 2. I just left the Vickers on ambush. So first die, one of Andre's. Here goes the mortar.
Fire in the mortar.
Another
That
miss. Another miss with the mortar on the Vickers or the Bofors. All right. Okay, I'll do the same thing. You can take out your spotter.
You'll miss?
I'll,
You'll miss? Okay.
I'll roll a
it's
1.
It's a miss.
Yeah, we did.
Woo.
I missed that too.
All right.
Okay.
No, that 2 missed.
That 2 missed. Sorry.
Yes.
Andre's an English teacher. All right, let me think about what I want to do here. I just had Corporal Thornhill finish his move up to the restaurant, so we're just going to hug in the wall, trying to stay out of sight down there, out of sight of the Pack 36. And next die. Another one of mine. Okay. I just moved the Bofors. Wanted to clear the mortar ranging in on me. Well, let me think here. Bringing all my dice in first. This read advanced, just up to the hedge. All right, now one of Andre's. So he's got a bunch of stuff in reserve.
I'll take a hop at Chris.
You're firing at, hold on a second here. So you're going to fire at Chris Reed with the Pack 36?
Yep.
All right, so long range, soft cover. That's another miss. Andre's normally early game good rolling is not happening tonight,
That's a good sign.
which worries me. Another one of Andre's. Sergeant Nils Vesterman and his regular squad of here have run in there by the mortar. And it's another British dice. I'm going to have my free observer call in the artillery on the Pack 36. I got 3 units around there. Might be as good as I get. Plus it could deter him from loading up this side. Okay, another one of mine. Shit, okay. Tried to bring my carrier section in, they didn't make it.
With a 9!
Yep. And then one of yours. Alright, so Lankowski and Durhammer have run onto the board behind the garage. Next die, another one of mine. Okay, I'll put the guys in the carriers down. Okay.
Well, you put the carriers down. Now
Well,
you
the
can
carriers-
put the guys in the down.
Well, the carriers only have 1 dice.
Oh, really?
So this is the guys in the carriers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're a unit.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so let me... Lieutenant Shantz and his bagpiper have made it on. And they've just run up here behind the restaurant. Or whatever that building is. One of Andre's. Medic went down. Another one of
I'm gonna
Andre's.
put my officer down.
Okay. So Kopke's going down. Another one of Andre. So he's got his 222, his Bison, I think that's what that's called, his SS, and whatever's left on the board. Andre has put Timoteo's squad, that's behind those trees, the regular section, on ambush. Could have put him down.
No, they're gonna shoot anybody that comes back there.
Another one of yours. Okay, again, you got your howitzer, your 222, and your SS squad. Andre had Walt Leach and his SS squad made it on. They're on his far left flank, running up towards the restaurant. Next die. One of mine. All right. How about we try to bring the tank in? He's coming in.
He's coming in.
At the Valentine, commanded by Tyson McInnes, has advanced on, and we have 3 medium machine guns on this thing. And we're going to fire over at Leech's SS, needing 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I can get another roll like that, I probably will take a couple of you down.
You probably will anyway with after that roll.
A couple, yeah, 2 down.
Well,
2 down and a pin. So good job to McInnes and the A9. Alright, Andre still got both of his tanks off. Okay, he's got another one of his dice. The armored cars made it on. He's advanced over here. And he's going to try to take out Bruder and the Vickers. So moved, long range.
so 5s.
5s.
2 dice.
2 dice.
Yeah!
Double 1s, I think that means you run out of ammo. Yeah, rolling's been really bad for Andre so far.
It has been one of those evenings.
It's not like you. I'm normally the one that rolls crap at the beginning of the game.
And I get to bring in the howitzer.
Howitzer tank. Will it come on? That is the question. Will the howitzer tank come on? Yes. Okay, the big boy came on with his howitzer. He's going to fire at Reed.
Big boys, big boys.
Oh, it's a miss, thankfully. Andre's perfect rolling so far on hits.
Yes.
And then the last one will be my boy's rifle. Lastly, Corporal Shea with the boys' AT gun or AT rifle has come in over here in my table quarter. That's where the vehicles are. It's not going to be super effective against them, but he's also got Der Hammer back there. He's got some veterans, so with his extra penetration, this is probably the best side for him to be on. And that's it for turn 2. We move on to turn 3. Okay, top of 3. First die. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. You got the first die.
We gotta resolve the artillery strike.
What?
Oh
Yes!
no, it doesn't. That's the bad thing.
I get to move it, right?
No, it's random. It's random. I think. I know
Didn't they change it?
they changed it to random. It used to be the enemy can move it.
Oh, I thought it used to be random and they changed it
No.
so I could move it.
No, it'll be. I'll look it up, but we'll figure it out. No, it won't scatter onto me, but it probably will scatter off the board. It's 3d6 in a random direction. Yeah, it's off the board. It'll go off the board.
Way off the board.
Oh well, it's a free unit.
Boom! Okay, I'll take it.
All right, next die.
And to think I was actually worried about it.
One of Andre's. So first thing Andre did, he had Leech and his squad pass their 1-pin order, and they've run out of range of McInnes's A9. Now they're behind the restaurant. Next die. Mine. Bruder and his Vickers pull back behind the wall. Just that 2-2-2 is a little bit of a problem for them. Another one of mine. See if I can hit the mortar spotter with my mortar. Come on, Horton. You can do it. He can't do it.
Okay.
Neither one of us are rolling really well. Except for McInnes. Another one of mine. Chris Reed's squad ran over here behind these trees. So they're in line of sight now with the howitzer, thankfully. So next die. Oh no, Andres. Andre's gonna start reacquiring the Bofers. It's a miss. Another one of Andre's. Andre passed the order and he brought the medic in right there. Another one of Andre's. He still has his officer off the board, Kopke, but also a lot of stuff left to activate. 36. Gonna fire at the Vickers. Well, and he missed. I saw 2 dice.
Even with 2 dice, I still missed.
All right, you're perfect so far. Another one of Andre's, and he was just saying he didn't want to do anything, so he didn't want to get another dice
I did
right
not
now.
want another die.
But that's the rules. We'll let him decide what he wants to do.
They said it anyway.
Kopke came running in here, and hey, it's one of mine. I'll make Andre happy. All right, Dignan and the Bofers are going to fire at the armored car, the 222. We're on the rotating platform, so we're just going to rotate and fire at the vehicle. So lists long range. You know, are we even long? I think this is a 72-inch range, but we're probably over 3 feet here. Be my guess. Just out of curiosity.
You're more like 40 inches.
So long range. So needing 4s. Got one. Let me check it out. Alright, so it's 1 hit at long range, so I go from a 3 to a 2 against his 7, so I need a 5. Nothing but a pin. Another one, Andres. Armored car passed the order. He's advanced up, and he is going to fire way over here at these boys. 4 and a 5.
That's 2 hits, isn't it?
I think so, yeah, long range.
Long range.
So 2 1-inch templates. So 4 of them.
Wow.
2 dead.
Okay.
And then D2 pins. So
2 pins.
2 dead and 2 pins.
Hey, I hit something.
You did. Finally.
And it didn't totally suck.
2 dead and 2 pins on those boys, so they're not full strength anymore. So next die. Another one of Andres. Vesterman, his squad moved up. He's got 4 rifles and a machine gun in range of Reed, but needing 6s. He's got 1, so it's another pin. So they're up to 3 pins now. And he got another dead guy.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so that's it for that. Next die. Mine. Okay, what do I got left here? I got my officer. Still got my carrier section. I still got Thornhill over there, who's feeling quite safe in that spot. No big hurry. We're looking through the window of the restaurant.
I can't see anybody.
Yeah, but no one can see us. All right, we'll just stay right here. All right, let me think about what I want to do. Shay has advanced up to the wall, and we're going to fire at the 222. Hey, look, a 5. It's a hit. Needing a 4.
Oh.
It's a hit. So I'm a +2 against your 7. Nothing but a pin. Next die. At least we hit. So another one of Andres. Timoteo is advanced into those woods there, finally, after sitting back there for 3 turns. And he is going to fire at Bruder's Vickers, needing 7s. He's got 1 possible. Ooh. Nothing but a miss.
Nothing but a miss. Okay.
Near
Got
miss.
a new saying here.
A near miss.
Andre's generated a new
Yes,
normal.
a new whiff. So it's British. Stevens in his section in the carriers finally came in, so they're over here. Going for their German objective. Next die. And Andres. All right. Well, the artillery tank has moved up. I didn't realize he had a line of sight through there, but he does. Firing away.
Woo!
Hey, he's rolled 2 1s.
Kind of needed that one.
Next die. Another one of mine. The guys in the carrier will just go down for now, I guess. Another one of mine. What the hell do I even have left? My officer, Thornhill. Do I only have 1 dice left?
No.
Oh, I got my tank.
You got 3 dice left.
Okay. Bison and the A9 have advanced. Did a pivot to the left, advanced up, and we do have line of sight to the armored car. So we're going to see if we can hit it with a 4. It's a hit.
Ouch.
So I'm a +4 on this one, 2-pounder.
Ooh, yeah.
Yay. 2 pins though.
2 pins.
That's good.
Hey. And
Andres.
you got the last 3. Or 2. Nope, 3.
Okay. So with Andres dice, Lankowski and Durhammer ran over there behind the SIG SIG 33. Obviously going to be going for the middle objective.
What? Oh, there's an objective out there?
And then
Sweet.
I just had Thornhill's just going to stay
We didn't
there.
screw up. I told you guys.
And then lastly, I just had Chance kind of just edge up towards the building a little bit. That's it for turn 3. We're on to turn 4. I also moved my observer up here. Now we're on to turn 4. It's me. Okay, well, I could fire at the truck, or at the 222 again. Possibly have him recce. I could try to do something with these guys. Get them the hell out of line of sight. Of course, if he fires at me, he's stuck there, and then I can fire at him. So he's going to have to make a decision with that car if he wants to stay there. He could always back up and fire, though. These guys are kind of in a bad spot right now. I can move the carriers up to the hedge and unload on those dudes. Probably what I should do. Leave these guys to their... maybe... Or I could fire the mortar. I think I'm on a 3. I think I'm hitting on a 3 now.
Yeah.
Or that I could fire the Bofors. Man, I got a lot of options. I'll think about it. Carriers did move up, so that's the first thing I'll do. I wanted to catch those guys in the open. I also wanted to get out of line of sight of that howitzer tank, which I did. But Vesterman went down. So I went from a 4 for moving to a 6. So I got 2 hits. So 1 dead and a pin. And they're down. Okay, next die. Oh, another one of mine.
Nice.
Alright, McInnes is rolled up in his A9. This one cover in the left arc is going to fire over there at Timoteo, needing 7s. And then the gun's going to fire straight ahead.
Ow!
So, no hits with the machine gun. But I did hit the vehicle. He did not wreck.
That's all that mattered.
Alright, see if I can roll higher than a 1 this time. A 3. That's a tie. So it's a minimal damage or whatever. So see what happens. So he just takes 2 more pins. And he goes down, I believe. Stunned, so he can't move.
Seriously?
Yep, because it was a 3, so it's -3, so you go to a 1, which is just 2 pins and down.
And down.
Yeah.
Nothing much, just 2 pins and down.
Which will take him, so he's up to 4 pins now.
So that just took him out of the game. You might as well have destroyed him.
Maybe. If we're lucky. He's going to have to
He'll
rally.
be lucky if he ever fires another shot.
Alright, next die.
Ugh, that was horrible.
Another one of mine, jeez. Okay. Ryan Horton and the mortar are going to see if we can finally hit that damn spotter. I'm only needing a 3 this time. How hard could it be, right?
Yeah, yeah. Show me how hard it can be.
Hey, we got him.
Yay.
He's dead. So mortar spotter dead. That means the mortar's going to have to move up to get in line of sight. So that's going to buy me at least 1 turn. Another one of mine. Damn, Andre.
Yep.
Put Dignan and the Bofors on ambush. Just to stop specifically that guy from coming out. Because I can do something to him with that. And if anyone else wants to run out here, maybe I'll take a shot at them. Or at the end of the turn I could try to fire. Next die. Hey, it's one of Andre's. Wow. Run out of stuff.
I was going to put those guys down, but they're already down.
Okay, we'll let Andre think about what he wants to do. Mateo, he's run out. He's coming out. He's out here. And it's another British dice. I put Thornhill on ambush. I really debated a long time. Do I go into the building? If I did that, the howitzer could turn and fire at me in the building. I thought about going around, but I couldn't get enough guys within line of sight. If I was closer, I would have went around and unloaded on those SS back there. But I'm only going to get 3 or 4 rifles making it, so I'm not going to do that. On ambush, I could fire into the building if they go in. So that's what we're going to do. Next die. Another one of mine. Okay. I have Bruder and his Vickers fire at Timoteo. So long range, needing force. That's 3 hits. Needing 4s again. That's 2 dead. So a pin and 2 dead on Tim and Teo's squad. Next die. It's Andre. And Andre's making a push. The SIG 33 has come out. And I'm going to fire my bow first. So Dignan, spring in the ambush. Got 1 hit. Alright, so I'm a 3 against your 7. Here we go again. Come on, Dignan. Take him down. That's a tie. So it's -3 on this roll.
But it doesn't matter because I can't do anything.
Minus, so you get 2 pins and you change your outer dice to down.
Yeah, so I'm toast.
So we've stopped the push. Push is over for now until next turn.
Well, at least everybody's just sitting out in the open.
At least you're in the open.
Yeah, have a die.
We're coming out with Fred Stevens section. Thought about coming back here and firing at those guys, but I think I'd be out of range with all the rifles, and then the howitzer tank could just pass an order and turn and probably obliterate them. They're down, but we're still going to come out and fire. Sort of a risky move, I guess. Needing 5s. 1 hit. 2 hits. 2 hits. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good.
Yeah, but I'm at 2 pins.
And 2 dead.
Ouch.
So the 2 dead helps. So 2 dead and 2 pins. Or 1 pin. Up to 2.
Fairly easy on that.
Yeah, luckily you were down. Otherwise I would have got a lot more hits.
Oh,
I got a lot of 4s.
Did you see your last roll with the LMGs on me?
Oh, yeah, that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
Another one of mine. Damn. Okay. I'm going to try to rally Chris Reed. We do. So, yeah, pin free.
Joy.
Another one of Andre's. Andre's bringing Lankowski out. They've run out their hammer. They're heading towards the middle. Next die. Another one of mine. Okay. I got my officer, Chance. I got my observer, and I got my boy's AT gun, AT rifle. So the observer's not going to do anything. My inexperienced officer ain't going to do shit with 2 pistols.
Fire all of your guns at once, and he's charging their hammer.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let me think about it. The free observer just advanced up there behind that tree. Just buying time at this point. Okay, another one of Andre's. So what do you have left? You got your mortar. I think you got your Pack 36 still.
I got my officer. I got those dudes.
So yeah.
And 1 more.
1 more.
Oh, my medic.
The medic. Yeah, the medic. Oh, you forgot the medic again.
Yes.
That's twice now. That's why we don't bring medics.
It'll be every time.
Okay, so we'll let Andre decide what he wants to do. Kopke and his man ran down the wall there towards the other objective. So next die. Another one of Andre's.
Yeah.
Leach's SS have run into the building. So they're in the front part here. He went through the front door. So that means that Thornhill's section has 3 riflemen in the Bren. I can see them through the windows. So hard cover, but point blank. Which would make it, I believe, I calculated to a 4. Needing 4s. 2, 3, 4.
But you rolled 6s instead.
I would love to roll 4 6s again. If I can get 2 of these guys here, I'd be very happy. Just 1. 1 dead and a pin. So what are they down to? 5 dudes? Okay. But a bunch of SMGs, which is the problem.
It's not a problem.
Next die.
It's a solution.
It's a solution to your problem. Another one of Andre's. Andre's Pack 36 is repositioned over along the hedge, I guess, assuming to fire at the brain carriers or the infantry. So next turn, or next die, that's one of Andre's. So he has left the mortar and the medic. So the mortar's moving up. Oh, he's going over. He's going over the edge.
Over the hedge and through the woods. It's off to the objective we go.
One of mine. All right, Shay, after a lot of debate, internal debate, I moved Shay up with the boys, and we're going to see if we can put another pin on the tank. I need a 5. It's a miss. All right, another one of Andre's. What do you got left?
You got the last die.
What's your last one?
My
Oh,
medic.
the medic.
Medic!
The medic. And my last one is my officer who...
Medic!
I think my officer will probably just stay here. An inexperienced officer with pistols is not a great unit, so we'll go ahead and move on to turn 5. Turn 5. Here we go. Who's going to be the lucky first dice?
Does it matter?
Yeah, I think it matters. Oh no, it's a German dice. Alright, so we'll see what Andre wants to do first. I'm going to try to pass the 2-pin order here to assault my section. He makes it.
Yeah.
Alright, so it'll be 7 on 10, but he gets to go first. So we'll get him set up. Vesterman assaulting Fred Stevens, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not the best time to whiff.
Well, I don't get those 4 back though.
Yeah, it still wasn't the
1,
best
2,
time
3,
to
4,
whiff.
5, 6. I only get 6 back. And if you win, you win.
Yeah.
You only got to get more than me.
Yeah.
So I need 4 4s out of 6 dice to tie. I only got 3. Oh, I lost. Oh man, well there goes this flank. Okay, well there you go, Andre. I can't get this objective now. So
You still got an unpinned unit back there.
yeah, but I lost a section.
Yeah.
I was kind of really hoping to get that first dice to do that same thing. So
Well.
Andre got the dice that mattered the most so far in the game. So they get to consolidate D6.
Okay, need a big move here. At least a 4.
With 3. They've moved up to the objective. Next die.
Okay, I'm gonna call the game right here.
All right, good game.
Yeah,
Mine.
you couldn't last. Couldn't last.
Yeah, you got the most important dice,
That was.
which stops me from getting that objective for now. I still got
It's
my 2
gonna make
carriers.
you work to contest it anyway.
Though. Yeah. Okay. Let me think what I want to do. All right. Well, I'm going to fire at the SS with my tank, but he's going down, so I need 7s. 1. Okay. Next die. And this is where I have a gripe with the rules.
Yeah.
If you're down and you get assaulted, there should be a penalty. Which, I mean, my house rule idea was that if you're down, you go second, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you're in cover or not. If you're down in cover and you get assaulted, it's not simultaneous. So, another one of mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Brain carriers have reversed, and we're gonna fire the 2 Brens only this time at the guys in the open there, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. It's not bad. Needing 4s. 2 dead. 2 dead. Okay. So next die. Another one of Andre's. Andre is going to try to pass an order with the tank.
Ah!
He does not. So he's going to reverse 9 and go down. The tank's back there now. Failed the order. The 2-pin order, which is great. British dice. We're going to have the Beauforts fire at Lankowski and Durhammer. He's not going down, so needing 3s. 1 again, so 1-inch template.
You can get 2 guys.
2 guys. Plus 3, so anything but. Crazy. I got a butt. 2 pins though. So a dead Durhammer and 2 pins on them. Next die. It's one of Andre's again.
Does that affect my movement?
What?
The 2 pins?
Only if you fail an order. Let Andre think about it. Alright, their hammers passed their order. They're charging the observer. So, yeah, I'll just roll mine. How about that?
Okay. Fair enough.
So I need a 5. Nope, nothing. Yeah, because you got a bunch of dice. You never know. Just roll it. You're gonna.
All right.
I mean, you only need 1 4. Okay, you got them. All right, so D6 consolidation. Their hammers wound up right there.
Oh, hey,
Next die.
that was the first unit destroyed.
That's true. I guess the Vickers will fire at Der Hammer.
No, that was the first unit destroyed. I just pulled your die.
What are you handing it to me for?
Because you stuck your hand out.
I thought that was the die.
Because you asked for it.
All right, another one of Andre's. Our car's rallied all of his pins off, which is not good. Another one of Andre's. So Kopke just moved over to that objective. One of mine. What do we want to do? What do I got left? I got these guys over here, Vickers, the officer, and then Thornhill.
And your bows.
Oh, and the boys.
Boys.
Yes. Well, I guess I could take another shot at the armored car. But again, that's not super high priority. I was literally thinking about assaulting Der Hammer with my Vickers.
Really?
Well, if I can get up to the edge of this grass, I'll be going first. If I can take a couple of you down. I only get 3 dice though. I guess probably it'd be better to shoot, but if I shoot, you're going to get some cover. Let me think about it. I'm going to fire my mortar at Der Hammer. I think I can see them. Hey, there they are. All right, come on, mortar. All right, who is this? This is Ryan Horton. Ready to win the game. Oh, you got it. Yes, Horton.
That is a game-winning roll.
Horton comes through. But it's only a +2, so it's not an anything but it's going to take you down to a 3, I think.
Huge.
And it's a 2-inch template, so I could probably get 4 of those guys.
1, yeah.
Okay. Okay, needing 3s. 2 dead.
Well,
And D3 pins, I believe. Only 1 pin. So they're up to 2 pins. They're down to 3 dudes. Alright, good job, Horton. Next die. Horton in the 3-inch mortar. Andres. Medic just ran up there with those guys, which I think he forgot again to do for the 3rd time.
forgot what?
The medic? Oh, you weren't within 6, huh?
No, you said I couldn't win on an assault.
No, but I mean when the Bren carriers killed a couple guys, didn't they?
Probably.
All right.
I already told you I was going to forget.
British dice. The boys, I was going to take a shot at that guy, but there was only 1 turn left probably, so I got to start moving to the objective. He's going to have to deal with him, so he's going to have to waste someone shooting on him, which shouldn't be that hard, but another one of Andre's. The pack 36 just rolled around the shed there. Next die. Another one of Andre's. What do you got left? You got your mortar.
I got 2 things.
You got these guys.
These guys and the mortar, and that's it.
Okay. Mortar's making the push to the middle. Pick it up, boys. 9. What do I have left? I got these guys, my officer, and Thornhill. I think are all I have left.
Vickers?
Vickers already. No, the Vickers hasn't gone yet either. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I have Bruder and the Vickers fire at Der Hammer. We're going to give him soft cover for the grass. Needing force. 2 hits. That's another pin. That's what I was going for. If we can kill a guy, even better. I got one. So I guess your flamethrower team is going to be down to 1 dude, which I don't know if that even makes a difference for a flamethrower.
Forgot he had a flamethrower in there.
It's at -1 to hit, though. You'd be at -1 to hit on your flamethrower now, unless you take your sergeant out. And then it's just the flamethrower.
But doesn't that give him a -1 too?
It would give him a -1 to your order morale checks and stuff.
Oh, which I'm already at 3.
You're at 3 pins, so
Yeah, I'll take the assistant out.
okay. So he's down to 1 guy in the flamethrower and Lankowski. So next die. Another one of mine. Alright, you got my officer here. Inexperienced with pistols.
Assault!
Quite used to assault. They do have assault weapons though, so they're tough fighters. Tough fighting, inexperienced dudes.
Wow.
So I could charge Durhammer with my officer, which would be quite epic. Maybe I will do that. Let me think about it. Thornhill's going to assault the SS in the building. So we're going to invoke our house rule here. He's down, which means he does not go simultaneous. Just because being down should have some negative effect when you get assaulted. But he is veterans. He's got 5 guys in there too. So I need a good roll here. Otherwise I could lose this assault. If I lose this assault, the game's over. Then he claims that I have no way.
Pressure. No
I
pressure.
have no way to get it back. But I got to get him out of there, and shooting's not going to do it. So we got to go in. Bayonets. So Thornhill and the boys are going to fix bayonets. 1, 2, only 3.
Only 3.
Only 3.
He says only.
But that'll only leave you with 2, right?
Yep.
So you can't possibly win the assault.
Except I've got tough fighters.
That's true. You do.
So I could win the assault.
You easily could win the assault. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. Okay, there's 2.
Well, it was a 4 and a 1. But you got 1 guy, so roll the tough fighter. Roll it again. So you got 2.
I got 2. So I lost.
Which means you lost, I won, and I'll consolidate into the building. Thornhill decided not to consolidate. If I go in the building, he's got autocannon, he's got a howitzer. He could wipe me out of the building if I go in there at this moment. So I'm going to wait. So next die, it's another one of mine. Here we go. I'm going to have Nick Shantz and his bagpiper. We're going to charge Durhammer. So we run around, past the Vickers, through the grass, and we're going to get to go first. So I am inexperienced, but I do have pistols. So I am a tough fighter. He's only got 2 guys left. So if I can at least get one of these dudes, you know, we might stand a chance here. So, come on, Shantz. Alright, I got one of them. And they're tough fighters, and I get to go first because they're in the open. Only 1. I got 1 of them.
So
you're
clearly
down
we were just dumbfounded by the fact that...
So I take it you want to take out the flamethrower because the other guy's the tough fighter.
I guess.
If you don't, then you can't win the assault.
But I could tie it.
Okay, you rallied.
Rallied! Okay, so I lose all my pins.
Oh, you got him. Okay. Alright, you killed him. You've killed Shantz and his buddy, but Durhammer's down to 1 guy.
Yeah, how come my flamethrower's got a bagpipe sticking out of his
His ass.
thigh? Trap ass.
Alright, so you got another dice. Shit, 1 more and you get a victory point.
Hey.
Alright, next time.
Is that a boys with a melted... You were firing that way too fast. Your barrel melted.
My boy's AT rifle is bent. Alright, 1 of Andre's. So Timoteo, pass the order. He's advanced up to the objective. He's going to see if he can take the boy's AT rifle down.
Give me 10 shots. Give me 10 shots on this to give me 10 shots towards the boys.
What do you need here? You moved. Probably not long range,
Not long
right?
range.
Small
so
team.
4s?
5s.
5s. 1 hit?
2 hits.
2 hits. Wow.
Come on, boys. Shit, you can survive. Hit the deck. Oh, you got one of them. Roll the 6 again. Ah, he's down. So I got to take a morale test at -1. Oh, he fails. Oh, man. Shade. Not good. So yeah, that's what problem. Oh, and you get a victory point because you took out 3 of my units. I haven't took out a single German unit. Oh, I have.
Yeah, you have.
What the hell did I take out? Oh, the SS.
Okay, you
Yeah.
had the last dice.
Right. Okay. Okay. So we're having Reed come around the corner. We're gonna fire. What is that? Timoteo. Timoteo versus Reed. Reed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. And let's see if we can take anyone down. Come on, Reed. 2 dead. And a pin. Pretty much all rifles at this point.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Oh,
figure out if it matters where.
okay. And I think that's it. We'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it for turn 5. So on to turn 6. All right, turn 6. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild. Should have never ran my boys out there.
And you want the first one?
Sure. Nope. It's on yours.
Denied.
We're just gonna start off with the 222. Flying over here at Reed, so long range, needing force. Got 1 hit, so that's
2 of them.
2 guys. All right, and it's +2, so anything but. So
1.
1 dead, and then D2 pins. 2 pins.
Sweet.
That's the problem.
Sweet.
All right, next die. Andre's got more dice than I do now.
Crazy talk.
But it's one of mine. Okay. All right, I'm gonna see if I can finish off Lankowski, who's the last member of Der Hammer, with my mortar.
1.
And we do hit. We do hit. Barely. So I'm needing a 3 to take him down.
Another 2.
Oh, Lankowski is destroyed. That's 2 dice for me. Okay, Der Hammer is dead. Another one of Andre's. Alright, the tank has passed its order. He's going to fire at them. So he's down to 1 pin, but he's not long range. So I can't go down. I have to just hope he misses. Like he always has. Ah, it's a 2.
No, it's a 4.
That was already there.
I'm okay with cheating at this point.
I know Andre likes to use the pre-positioned dice a lot.
It's more effective than my rolling.
That tank hasn't done shit the whole game.
Yeah, it failed an order.
Okay. If you want to count that as shit. Okay, I guess it is shit. Next dice.
I think that qualifies as shit.
I think so. Another one of Andre's. Medics going down. Another one of Andre's. Pack 36 going down.
Or actually, I guess I should move it up, shouldn't I? We'll move it on. Move it on up.
Okay.
We can move and fire, right?
Sadly, no. Not with a fixed weapon. Okay, there we go. There's a British dice. Okay. Roll Thornhills come around the restaurant. And we are going to fire at Timoteo. Needing 5s. You're not going down?
No.
Okay. 4 hits.
Nice.
Needing 4s. Come on, Joe. Ah,
Ooh,
Joe.
You put a pin on.
Not good enough. Next die is one of mine. All right then. Let me think. Tank has come around. We're gonna fire all machine guns at those boys. Oh, they're going down. Okay. So that's gonna take me from probably long range. That's over 16, right?
Looks like it.
So moved long range.
Yep.
and down. So that's sevens?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is sevens.
Yeah, move long range and down. Sevens.
Ratchet is 7.
All right then. Come on, McInnes. You can do it. Got 3 possibles. Nothing. No hits. Oops.
Yep.
But they are down.
Then there's that.
Next dice. It's getting late. I'm tired. Another one of mine? Damn. Chris Reed. He's going to try to pass an order.
No pressure.
No pressure,
This
Reed.
is a game losing roll if you fail.
All you got to do is pass the 2-pin order. How hard can it be?
Oh,
No, we do pass.
problem at all.
We're going to assault.
Yes, you are.
We're going to assault Panacea with a Reed. Okay, Reed. Reed is going to assault. And here we go. I need 4s here. Come on, Reed. Up and at 'em. You know, I've been forgetting the rapid fire. Of course, I don't know if I've shot with my sections very much, but I have forgotten rapid fire. But 3 dead. 3 dead. Oh, I don't get to reroll those. So you're going to be down. I'm taking it you want to save the machine gun and the officer. He's a tough fighter.
Okay.
So you're going to be rolling back with 3, and one of them is a tough fighter. So
I'm gone.
you're gone. I lost 2. Consolidate.
Hey, you got another victory point.
I got a victory point for that. I will consolidate around the objective. Let me think about how I want to consolidate. We consolidated like that. We're trying to block some guys from getting over here. Another one of Andre's.
Okay, assaulting with the mortar.
Assaulting with the mortar.
Okay, so coming in, they're tough fighters, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
They got a mortar.
they got a mortar in there. I mean, you ever been hit in the head with a mortar?
It's painful.
Ah!
We got 1. So that leaves me with 3 dudes.
3 dudes. Harsh.
1.
Oh,
So we fight again. 2 on 2.
3 on 2. I got 3 guys there.
Yeah, and you lost 1.
Yeah, I took them out already.
Okay.
Didn't I?
No, you only got a 3-man team. It's 2 on 2.
Okay.
Here we go. We're continuing. All right, he's got another one. I got another one. We're down to 1 guy each.
It ends right there, doesn't it?
You know, I don't know. I don't know if we've ever made it that far on assault. We'll check it out. Continue on 1-on-1. Who's gonna win this?
Hitting him in the head with a mortar and missing.
All right, Reed. All you gotta do is get a 4. We go again.
Hitting him in the head again with the mortar.
Come on, Reed. You got another chance. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
And that's game.
Reed survives. We're gonna go over there.
Actually,
All right.
it still could be a tie, though, couldn't it?
I think it's gonna be a tie, or you're gonna win.
Actually, no, because when
You
I
might
pull
win.
off of this,
Yeah.
I don't get a point, so that's game.
All right, we'll figure it out. As we continue on, he's got this squad left, which is Vesterman's, and then he's also got Kopke left. And I've got my Vickers. Shoot, I still got my Bofors. Hasn't fired yet.
Okay.
So pull a die.
Hey.
It's one of yours.
Woohoo!
Are
Charge.
you sure within 12?
Yeah.
Back to the middle objective. Now it's Kopke versus Reed, but he's got 2 tough fighters and I have 1 lowly rifleman.
Okay. Tough fighter really doesn't matter a whole lot here, though, does
Not
it?
so much. But I did get one of you. Which means you got to take a morale test, I think. No, I don't think you take morale test for close combat.
Okay.
Alright, so next die.
And I consolidate
And you consolidate.
5 inches. Ooh, I could consolidate back here.
Good.
But then that doesn't work, does it?
No.
So
You would just be leaving the middle
I'll
objective
just
open.
consolidate right there.
Okay. Next die. Then you get another dice. Mine. Okay, what do I have left? I got my two Brens.
Brens.
So just in case you're wondering why these are still alive, they're armored carriers. We don't pull them off for being closer. Just because
they're armored carriers
ridiculous.
that are well armed.
They're there to fight, not transport. I mean, they're there to do both. All right, so let me think about it. Here are the two Bren carriers at the infantry squad. So, force? No. Shoot. Can you measure that? See if we're within 16 of one of your models, please.
Oh, you're within 16.
Okay. All right, so
You're
just threes.
Almost within 12.
Threes. All hits.
Ouch.
And if I roll like that again, you're dead. Come on, Bren carriers. I got 5 of you. With 2
Maybe.
6s. You get to roll 5 dice. 5 for your medic.
Oh.
It's 1 per.
It's 1 per?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was just once per attack.
No, I think it's 1 per.
Okay, well, that's actually... 2 of them live.
All right. Which is
So I'm down 3.
down 3 dudes. All right. So you got to take a morale test, Andre. I was looking for my pointy stick. It was under my arm. Like I said, it's late.
Oh,
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, they failed their morale check. So they're dead.
Okay, that's... So that's game.
That might be game. You
Okay.
dying from the morale check.
Yeah.
I got this guy. Do you have anything left?
I don't know.
I don't think you
I
do.
don't think so.
So he would just run up and contest that. And we'll come back. We'll figure out the score and we'll come back and wrap it up. So in the end, it's 2-1 is the score. I have 2, Andre has 1. I have that objective, and I have 1 kill point for the 3 order dice. Andre has only the 1 kill point for the 3 order dice. He has no objectives. The medic can't claim it. He doesn't have that one. This one's contested. This one's empty. The only one that was claimed was Thornhill claiming that one. So in the end, it's 2-1. Is a wild game. I mean, it was swinging both ways. There was times in the game where I thought I'm screwed.
Speak for yourself.
there was times in the game where I thought I got this. There was times in the games where I thought it's over. Some wild. It was a pretty crazy. This is probably the craziest game of bolt action we've had in some time.
I don't think it's seesawed this much in a long, long time.
Yeah, that was an epic game. And to come down to 2-1 at the end.
Oh, and if I was to bet on the objective most likely not to be claimed, that would have been on the top of my list, and it's the only one claimed.
yeah. And Thornhill did he lose a guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't
6,
think
7.
so.
He's got 8 dudes. He lost a couple guys at some point. I don't know
When?
how.
Oh, he assaulted me.
Yes, that was right. During the assault. But so the assault, that was some house rules there. As written, Andre would have went simultaneous, but we've always thought, you know what, being down, there should be some kind of disadvantage. And the only thing we could really think of was if you would have went simultaneous, you don't. Which seems pretty tame, but really it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah, even with regulars against veterans. But so yeah, it's a pretty wild game. The
battle for the center.
Center with wide open center.
And honestly, I really thought I had that.
I thought you did too. I mean, it was like you were just, and then when you rushed my observer,
Yeah, that was.
I'm like, oh shit! I did not even think that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
And
no,
suddenly-
I was trying to figure out how am I gonna hold this because you got so damn many units over there, and it's like, oh, I can take one of them out right now and be well positioned to stop the other 2, can't I?
Yes, you could.
Yeah, that was a huge error on your part,
But
but you recovered.
Horton and the mortar, the mortar hit's what did it.
Oh,
The
no.
random mortar hit.
That was the game winner right there.
Horton
Without
with the
that
game
mortar
winner.
hit, yeah. Well, game-changing rolls. First die over here.
Yeah.
I never dreamed in the whole game that I was actually going to have a solid chance at that objective.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I was thinking maybe I can sneak my mortar up the hedge and contest it at the end, but to actually have a solid chance at claiming it,
Yeah, that was
was
unfortunate
wild.
for that squad. My section over there that got taken out in the assault, I
Yeah.
did not see that happening. But
Oh.
you going down really saved you there, because
yeah.
I would have wiped you out if you didn't go down.
Oh, there were a couple of rolls. Sometimes you look at the rolls and it's like, damn, I shouldn't have gone down, but it was really the right thing to do. No,
That was the right thing to do.
every time I went down, it was the right thing to
Yeah.
do.
It was. But yeah, it was.
Do you want to tell me about this piece of shit?
Oh, the
I
tank?
mean, my awesome
Hey.
howitzer tank.
Well, I think it's a Panzer I chassis. It's got a SIG 33 heavy howitzer on it. It's open top.
How come it doesn't have any gun sights? Because you can't hit anything.
He did not hit anything. Which, if he would have hit something once in the game, that
Could
probably
have shifted things a lot.
would have won the game. If he would have hit those two carriers when he shot at him,
Oh,
that would have been like a 4-inch template over both of these at +4. I mean, you could have killed that whole section.
yeah.
But really, in the end, though, I don't know that would have made much difference in the game, because they didn't do anything anyway.
It would have allowed me to bring more to bear on the center sooner.
Yeah.
But, well, and honestly, yeah, this should have been my MVP. I mean, it was designed the way the board is set up and the way this scenario is run. He's out there to kill infantry, keep people out. Well, he did keep you out of buildings,
He did keep me out of the building.
but he's out there to take out infantry when
Yeah.
they're hard to deal with, and epic fail.
He whiffed. He failed an order. Yeah, it was a bad game for him.
Yeah, that was pretty harsh. Your tank did pretty much what it's supposed to do. I went down on it a lot was the thing. So
Yeah, the SS went down when he shot at them.
So
Actually, I think he only shot he shot at the SS twice, and then he shot at the guys in the middle.
yeah, and every time I believe, well,
Oh, and he shot at the armored car as well.
actually, every time you fired at infantry, they went down. So
Except for the SS the first time I came on. Because I killed like 2 or 3 of them on that first salvo. Which
yeah, because I forgot
helped,
about
and that really helped, because the assault in the end probably wouldn't have won it if the tank didn't kill a couple of those guys
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I really like that tank.
Yeah, it's
if
a
you're
great
playing
tank.
early war,
Yeah.
it is just an infantry meat grinder.
It just mows people down. 15 shots. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's only armor 7 with a 2-pounder, but it's got 3 machine guns on it.
and
that's a lot.
and a
15
decent
shots.
arc with those front turrets too.
Yeah, so it's pretty epic. So yeah, MVP for me, I guess it's gonna have to be Horton, who with the mortar stopped their hammer, weakened them enough for me to take them out. Even though Shantz and his buddy with the bagpipes died in the assault, which that was kind of a for fun thing. Just I wanted to do it. But it wasn't like I didn't have a chance.
Oh no,
Two
no.
tough fighters swinging first, even experienced.
Yeah,
Could have taken them out, but they wind up getting taken out. But it was fun. So yeah, it was a fun game. I think that's 3 games in a row for me now. I beat Andre the last Chain of Command game, last Bolt Action game. So it's starting to swing around. Andre beat me for like 2 months or more straight.
It
And
was
everything.
My longest streak ever, I think.
Yeah, and then finally I've won 3 games in a row. So maybe it's swinging back, but in the end, fun game. And thanks to Andre for coming out. Thanks to all the guys who were here for the live stream. It's a lot of fun tonight. And let us know what you guys think of this game. As usual, check out our sponsors in the description. Check out our social media stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check out our Patreon if you want to get some extra perks as far as extra battle reports, extra videos, and just help us keep this channel going, keep putting out the content we do. As much as we do, it really helps a lot, so we appreciate that. So thanks to all the patrons as well. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. Say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.